ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and as you can see by the title, this is oh shit, I'm leaking how I do my thumbnails, hold on. We're going to be doing a dealership, and we're going to be integrating all of our little cars here. Got our Land Rover, 8.6, our Honda Accord, we are ready. What I want to do is, I want to do a dealership from like the early 2000s, and it's going to be a used vehicle dealership. Those dealerships that usually have like the date of the vehicle on the license plate, and they usually sell cars that are traded in. So to start off, we can do our layout. Let's find our center. What I want to do is I'll have a 2-wide boulevard. I will have a road. How wide? Actually, hold on. How wide did I make the road on the construction site? Because I need to make it the same width, and I don't want to have to redo it. I'm about to follow one of my own builds. Well, the road on the construction site is the road I need to do. Yes, 9. No, I'm not speaking German. It's 9 wide. That is our road. And then I'll get our 2 wide going this way. I'll have another 2 here. I'll go down by 9 again. 2, bam, 2, bam, 2, bam, 2, bam. So what this is, we'll have a grass boulevard like the fire station, the police station, and then we'll have sidewalks as well. I'll have the entrances to our dealership on each side. This is pretty much the same exact layout as the construction site, which I apologize. Putting builds on this side of your plot will get you some really nice lighting for thumbnails, I'll tell you. We'll go down by 10. I'll have an entrance that is 6 wide, and then a shiz ton of this is going to be parking lot. But what I want to do is I want to have a, let me think for a second. Because what I want to do is I want to have a car on, like, you know those like metal stands that some dealerships will put cars on to like elevate them and really show the people that are driving past? I want one of those, but it's not going to fit on this tiny spot. So I was thinking of maybe having like a spot here, and I could park cars along here. Is this even? It's even. Is this even? Yes. Ooh. Those can be parking spots. Is the Land Rover going to fit in a 4? Yes. Okay. So then, we have all our show cars around here. Then, I'll have a building starting from... I want my dealership to line up with this, if possible. So what I could do is I could have a 6-wide thing here. And that could be like a something or other. Maybe there's a road going that way. I'll have a small sidewalk. And I'm kind of thinking that could be our dealership building. It's little, but like used car dealerships, it's not like a brand you're buying from. So they're not going to have like shit in the building on display. Though I might put a car in there. I don't know. For those who don't realize, I'm also trying to cut off a lot of parking spots so I don't have to, you know, really go crazy. Where's the... Yeah, like, some of this shit is really, like, unnecessarily expensive. But, you know. But I think that's our layout. I don't know why. Okay, ignore that weird curve. It's one angle, alright? So what I'll do is I'll get our road in. We'll make it concrete. And we'll find a nice road color. I think I might go a little lighter than this. Not a BLCK video without my shift lock being left on. And this kind of gives us our basic structure. I'm actually going to darken this a little more. Yeah, that's our road. I'll get our parking lot filled in. Okay. Holy shit, look at that train. Wait a second. Let's take a quick intermission. Look at those trucks. Jesus Christ. Now that is a train builder. Wow, that is amazing. I'm going to start our boulevards, which should be simple. Something I do need to take in consideration is the fact that there's a cutoff sidewalk, so I'll kind of prepare myself for that. Go up by 3 of the smallest grid sizes. We'll make our curbs concrete and our middle grass. And now we can fill in our other parts here. I'm deleting the fences as I go on because they will be getting in the way. I don't know if I can delete these or not, though. Jesus, that's a bit of an issue. Look at that. That is a beautiful road. Wow. I am extremely happy with how this is looking already. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to fill in these corners because I'm going to round out these sidewalks. And there you go. That's how you round out your sidewalks. But I need to place it on this cube so that when I do round my sidewalks out, I can just copy and paste this. And there you go. You got some rounded, kind of easy to get onto sidewalks. To add more detail to our curb, I'm going to get a horizontal plank lining the curb, just like this. I'll bring it back by medium grid size, and I'll do the same thing on these curbs. I find that placing them like on the floor is easier than to place them on the actual roof. And I'll have to do another variation of our convex that's longer, or wider per se. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful curbs, beautiful sidewalks, beautiful everything. Now, I think I'm going to get traffic lights, potentially. Yeah, maybe. I still need to get my road markings, which I hope is simple. It should be. I'll get a thing going down the middle here. And then, actually no, I need to make my crosswalks. I'll do carpet for crosswalk. Do mid-gray. Medium-sized grid, and then just set them down like this. Do the same thing here, and then the same thing here. Although, that works just fine. Call me lazy, I don't care. I was going to do structurals, but hey, if this is an option, then I'll go right ahead. There you go. Crosswalks, I'll get some little crosswalks over here like this. Then I'll have a horizontal plank going to the middle like that. Widen it out, thin it out. We'll do the same thing here, but I'm not going to make it as wide. I'll make it just 3 wide. No, to the middle. And I'll do the same thing here. Now I will take a standard round rod, take it down by 4, 8. Really widen it out. I'll make it yeller. I'll line it up. Then I'll go down by 1 by 3. And then I'll go down by 2 by 2. And this kind of creates a turning lane. I'll do the same thing here. Now I gotta create arrows, which will be very easy, I hope. Horizontal wedge, or a vertical wedge, my bad, and then make it white. Then we'll take a cube, we'll make it 0.5, hello, 0.5, and now I gotta go through the process of placing it on top, sliding it down, rotate it by 1, place it on top, slide her down. Other than that, this is looking quite alright. I think this is a good stopping point. Look at this road, man. It's the same damn thing. I like literally the exact same thing I did for the construction site. That's okay. That is fine. Wait, holy shit, I forgot there's Valentine's stuff now. Let me take a look. Ballet shoes. That's kind of cool. The thermos your teacher would probably have on their desk. We're probably going to get some fucking marriage role-playing now because there's rings. Okay. That's fire. What is that? Ballet bar. That's a sick railing. Friendship bracelet. Nah. Pillow. Yeah, that could be used. Wall sconce. Beautiful. That's ceiling lamp. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Okay. Kind of doo-doo butt. Pretty good. What the hell is... Oh my god. That's the kind of couch you see in adult films, bro. Well, my neighborhood's filled. Like, full to the max, and people are arguing, so I'm gonna just kick everybody. I need to record. And that takes priority. Hey, that's just how it is, alright? If the server is completely full, I'm sorry. You're getting kicked. I need to record. I think I'm going to start the structure of our dealership here. I was just outside, and I was removing icicles from outside my house. And what I did is I took a really large telescopic pole, right? And I had to smack that flimsy telescopic pole up against, like, icicles that had, like, 4 inches in diameter. It went as well as you'd probably guess it would. My house has, like, bad water problems with the eaves. So when there's, like, icicles, they really form and put a lot of weight on my roof. And this year it's been the worst it's been since I moved here. So I was just out removing them. And it was only -4. But I ended up actually getting frost nip on my hands. And if you've never had it, it's the weirdest sensation you'll ever feel. Pause. Heavy pause on that. Like, your hands will go like a red tint. Or a pinker tint. And when that happens, you lose a lot of feeling in your fingers. Depending on how bad it is. I lost all, like, feeling in my fingers. And I went fully numb. Which was quite crazy. Look at that. I love rounded sidewalks. They're very pleasing to look at. Something feels really off about this. There's something that feels wrong about it. Like, I feel like the parking lot's too big compared to the actual dealership. What if I came out here? Something feels really off. I don't know if I should do this kind of corner design anymore. I'm kind of thinking it should go like something like that. And personally, I wouldn't really buy from any of these used car dealerships. I am personally only building it because it's a good excuse to have a bunch of different cars in it. Because if I was to do like a Chevy dealer, I'd have to do only Chevy cars, right? That's kind of where a problem arises. For roof, I think I'm going to just do a floor, and I'll add stuff onto it. And by add stuff, let me show you. I'll take something like a basic cube, and I will overhang it like this. And if I find a good metal texture like that, I'll put a wedge on top, size it down by half, and then size this down by half, And now we kind of get like a roof shape. And I won't have this going all the way around. I just want it so it's going around this like outcropping part. I'll do a different design for like this section over here. There you go. It's missing something. I don't know what. Maybe I should get some trims in here. I'm kind of thinking of putting like a mural here. Like a car mural. I don't know why. I don't like that blank spot, but I feel like just filling it in with windows would be boring. So I might make like a decal of a mural and put it there. I feel like that could be really cool. I'm liking that. It kind of has like a fast food joint thing going, which I don't like, but that'll change. That'll change. Don't worry. I might make some changes here to this. Look at that. I like that. And we can get our trim in. I think some pillars are needed, but like just faint little pillars like this, and then make it metal. I feel like that would add a lot. Over here, I think I'll do the same thing as this, but I'll make it plaster and white. I'm gonna design some of those windows that are quite a hassle to make, but they're very nice. Now I can adjust these so it looks like they're ventilating. I don't fucking know. They're airing out their place. Say this, I know it's February 9th, or February 14th for the watcher. Happy Valentine's Day. But it's summer here, where the dealership is. That's what I say. Let me make my grass better. Hold on. Okay, there's some easy grass detailing. Our roof is still very bland. I'll work on that in a minute. Should I get, like, telephone wire and stuff down? No, I'll do the roof. To make a roof look real, just make it boring. Maybe some parking spots. Like, just for civilian parking. Because you have spots for the stock, which is the cars they're selling, and you have spots where people can park because, you know, they're buying vehicles. I'm gonna craft a couple simple AC units and some ventilation stuff. I'm gonna have a little one that's that big, and I'll get a bigger one too. I'm gonna get like those vent things that I made on Roblox HQ. Why does that look kind of sick? Why does it look kind of cool? Looks like a fan or something. Oh, I haven't gotten wash down yet. That's a big thing I do. And that's putting wash on my roofs, because that's a thing. Roofs get damaged from rain, so results in gravel and shit forming on your roofs. I forgot what they're called. Banner? Yes, these, dude. Every car dealership has these outside. You can't even deny it. But I gotta do my telephone poles first. If this is a car dealership, then you gotta... Holy shit, this guy is a genius. Caddy, no way. You are actually a genius. Dude, I gotta add the inflatable man. Oh my god. How did I not think of that? Yeah, I think that works. Got some telephone wires. I'm gonna work on our wiggly man now. I'll take cylinders. I'm gonna have to make the illusion that he's waving and being all funky. I never see these things anymore. I wonder what happened. Gotta make him look all wiggly. I feel like it's too tall. I don't know. I think I might rotate him a little bit more. Really add some wiggle to this man, because he's blowing in the wind. But how do I do eyes? Should I just do decals? I don't know. Because that would be pupil. You kind of have your actual eyeball. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I gotta build a mouth, though. That could be really hard. This thing's kind of cute. It's adorable. Look at this thing. Make him a little cross-eyed. I gotta make his eyes really go into his head and make it look a little flush. Because if you... They're not, like, stapled on. These are printed onto the fabric that is the wiggly man. I don't know how to make the ribbons. Like the hair ribbon. I'm also kind of thinking everything I just placed down should be on top of this cylinder, not the half sphere. Because I had to adjust the half sphere. There you go. Mouth. How do I do mouth? I just got the greatest idea ever. And you guys are going to call me a genius after this. Watch. What am I... Oh, that scared the shit out of me. The shadow. Watch this mouth. Watch this mouth. Oh my god, that looks uncanny. Look at this. This looked a lot better in my head. It looked a lot better in my head, guys. I don't... Is there a basic shape that is like... kind of like the letter D? I gotta make his fraily hair. I think I'll make it blue. Would he go like here? Or would he go like... probably around here. Do I have like a little engine I could put that looks like a pump? Okay, I gotta craft some lights. Oh, you know what we need? In Theme Park Tycoon, they have like super in-depth like lighting settings. It'd be cool if they made like a custom, like, you know, there's basic shapes, right? What if they did one that was like basic lights, and you could like really go into the settings with them? Like, you can make it so they flicker, or like maybe they have like a pulsing kind of thing, like a heartbeat rhythm. Or maybe you can make them like flash for like sirens on a vehicle. Like, can you imagine that? Being able to make like custom light sources? That'd be awesome. I don't know how like likely that is to happen, but I'd love to get something like that, because these are like older like lamps I'm making. So it'd be cool if I could like make it so they flicker, or at least some of them. I can now add the tinsel that goes from pole to pole. I'll make it red and blue, and the middle one can be white and red. Yeah, what else do I need? I need like flags. And what I'm gonna make now is one of those stands they usually have to show off like a centerpiece car. I'm not entirely sure what car I'm going to put on this. The only reason why I did the Land Rover is because it has the biggest wheelbase. And then it needs a ramp going down, which I can do by just doing this. And then I can make kind of support things underneath. Should our 8.6 go up here? Perhaps. Because the A86 I made has the best chassis out of all the cars I made. Like, the best looking chassis. Like, look, if you look underneath, like, look at this. Right? And then compare it to this. This is nowhere near as good as my 8.6. Something I will need to do now, though, is actually make a decal of like a license plate cover that has the year of the car on it, because they always place their cars in like a decorative way like this, and then have the year of the vehicle on it. We'll have to do that. So I'll kind of just place vehicles down. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to use Bloxburg cars with it. With the custom ones. I'm going to try and space them out a bit too. You can see my money absolutely draining because of how overpriced the Bloxburg cars are. They should not be this expensive, bro. They don't really provide any benefit, do they? Look how small the pickup truck is to the Land Rover. I don't want to get any of the luxury ones because they look newer. I'm trying to go for like early 2000s at the the latest. And then like 1980s at the earliest in terms of the car's years. Like this could easily like be disguised as something from like 2006, maybe even earlier. A lot of these can because they're very basic looking. So there's like our cars that'll be on display. And now I gotta get some civilian cars that are just parked up. I'll have to recolor these too because the default coloring for a lot of these is not great. From the early 2000s, so we're gonna get some ugly colors on here too. Should I get like a billboard or something? Yeah, I feel like that could add. I'll use the same pole as the light here. I'll put it like there. I might get on the other side too, I don't know. A lot of the stuff I'm missing is decals. I need a lot of decals. Yeah, I just need decals. That's like, this looks really empty, but that's just because I don't have decals in. But like, other than that, I think we're looking really good. I'm so happy with the inflatable man. I feel like that adds a lot. Although his mouth is really fucked up. I wonder if I can fiddle with this a bit. That's probably better. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have like 300-400 decals to do. I gotta make license plates for each car. I have to put writing on each of the car's windows. I need to make tons of logos and tons of advertising. Like, it's gonna take a while. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you once I finish my decals. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with our decals. And there's probably about 40. There's a ton, so we should just get straight to this. Why is Logan Paul at the bottom left side of my screen? Oh god. There we go. That is all our decals. Holy shit. So, about this, I didn't know what the hell to call this, so I just called it Rob's Cars. Got that shit from a random name generator. So if your name's Rob, hell yeah. I'm gonna start off with our mural, I think, because I feel like that could hit real hard and look sick. And I should note that this art piece I did not make. I took this off Google. The only thing I changed is the established in 1956 text. I added that on top. And I also added the worn down. Here, I'll show you the original. Because this is an actual art piece, I should probably, like, cite who it's from. This right here. This is the original right here. Yeah, this. So I just added text, and I added... Well, I photoshopped it so it looks worn down. That's all I did. This is not mine. That works. I'm going to steal our source right here. I'm going to try my best to fit it on this wall. Big thing is making it mid-gray so it's less vibrant. That's hard. The trim covers it though, so I might need to redo this wall so the trim ends there. And then continues on from here. Probably do our flags next. I don't know how big to make them, so I'm just going to start off with one. Just now realizing how short these should be as well. Oh, that's sick. Wait, I like that. I'll do one for each variant. So I'll get sail as well. There's two colors because for some reason, these used car dealerships specifically are extremely colorful. I think I might make them lean a little bit because they're blowing in the wind. I think I'll do the sign next. So what I was kind of going for is like this place does auto repair. They sell cars, and they do insurance. Which is the sketchiest sounding shit I've heard in a while. But hey, that's what happens here at Rob's Cars. It was for a car dealership just like this one. That's why it reminded me of it. Yeah, all these decals are different sizes, but I have to do that so they match, because some words are bigger than others, obviously, right? Like the vehicles is the biggest word. So it had the smallest size on Photoshop because it was more horizontally biased. The on was the most square biased word. So that's why I had the biggest size, because it fit in the square canvas of Photoshop way better. Because I haven't gotten my decals on the cars yet. Cell needs to be taller. I'll make cell 7.5. Okay, cell could be a little smaller. I'll make cell 7.25. I'll make trade 8.585. Okay, trade should be 10 by 10 maybe? Yeah. I can't remember if I said this already, but I wouldn't buy from places like these unless you really know what you're buying. Because you could be buying a lemon. You never know. I'm only building this because it's more convenient. Because if I built like a Chevy dealer, I'd only be able to do Chevy cars, you know, and that's kind of boring. I want to do a variety, and that's why I did what I did. So I'll do all my license plates now. I'll make them all 375, I think. Although I don't know how big these are, so let me test them. Okay, way smaller. I think 2.5 by 2.5. I think that's about it, guys. I think that's our dealership done. Is that floating? Not really. It's fine. I think it's looking pretty damn good. It does feel a little bit empty still, but that could just be me overthinking shiz again. I don't know. So, without further ado, let's commence the tour. I need to record... Oh, fuck. Facecam was on. Whoops. I need to record our tour, but there's a bunch of bozos in my server, so let me just go ahead and... Oh! Yo! I feel bad because they'll be like mid-conversation or like mid-roleplay or some shit, but I gotta make a video, bro. That's just it. We have our beautiful intersection here. Big ol' road. 2-lane, but you got a turning lane. I love that. I don't see that ever integrated into city builds, which is why I love it so much. And I do suggest doing it. It's not difficult to make these, like, turning lanes. We have our telephone wires here. I realize they abruptly stop, but I feel like bringing them above the road would be a bit odd, so I kind of kept them where they are. Down here you have your sign. Rob's Cars, which has car service, car insurance. There you go. Pretty neat. You have some civilian or worker cars parked on either side of the building here. You also have your decor, your banners. I forgot that. I forgot the decal. We're going to ignore that. Like I said, we have our banners going alongside our light poles. In here, you have your actual dealership. You got a little mural here. Again, I did not make this. That artist did right there. Established in 1956, shop great prices on used vehicles, which will break down. You have a wiggly man, big ol' wiggly man that's always outside of these used car dealerships. They buy, they sell, and they trade here. I actually have the sign up now. It doesn't fit as much... Whoa. It doesn't fit as great as I like it to, but we're going to have to deal with that for now. We have some roofing here. Boring ass roofing. I do this on every build. Very copy and pasty. We have our custom windows here, which were inspired by a Rating Your Builds video. Someone did these, and I thought they were mint. And I love them. In here, you have your actual cars that are on sale. Each of them has the year on the license plate. Pretty neat. Some of them have decals on the window. So you have your Rote 500, 2003 Rote 500. You got your 1984 Honda Accord. Your 2004, what is this called? You have a 2004 Bloxburg Voyage here. You have a 2008 Roto minivan. Another Bloxburg Voyage. What is it? Bloxburg Voyage. You have a Bloxover 4x4 right here for only 15K. Wow. Dude, the Bloxburg prices are so bad. Look at this thing. This is 90K. This thing, which is arguably a lot newer and does the same exact thing as this, is 25K. That does not make any sense to me. These car prices in Bloxburg need to change, bro. Coming over here, I'll do our custom cars in a second. We have our Terra Trek Light pickup truck, 2006, Bloxburg Special. Oh, and you have your flags as well, but they kind of disappear when you walk into them. My apologies. You have another Roto minivan in crimson red. You have a 2004 Rote 500, which is a little bit more expensive because it's got more luxury than the 2003 we have over there. And then you have a 2003 Bloxburg Voyager. And then right here, the best custom car I've ever made, a 1990 Land Rover Defender 90, I believe. Look at that thing. I am so happy with how this turned out. Got our license back here, too. Kind of think my bumper should be a little bit lower, but we're going to ignore that for now. You can see all the doohickeys and thingamabobs we got under here. I don't know why I do this, because it literally brings no benefit to the build unless you're in free cam. But hey, that's alright. We have our special car on the stand. The show car that is on the corner of the intersection here. We have our 1983 AE86 for 14 grand. Because this was before Initial D made the shit extremely popular and worth like 20 grand over what it's actually worth. So there it is. This is probably my second best custom car ever made. The body's alright, but the key part that makes this one of the best custom cars, if not the best custom car I've ever made, is the wheels and underneath. This is way more detailed under here than the Land Rover is. I actually got like real suspension going in here. Got our exhaust and stuff. Look at that. It does have the vibe I'm going for, though. I was going for like an early 2000s vehicle dealership, like a used one. Because when I was younger, I used to drive past one all the time. They always had the flaccid, wiggly man waving about. They always had these tinsel banners. And they always had this very distinct red license plate cover that had the year on it in white text. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our used car dealership. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please let me know. Let me know what you want to see next. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope y'all are getting all lovey-dovey and shit. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.